Hi everyone, it's Carrie. We are at HomeSense today. I'm going to be doing a little bit of talking and a little bit of music today, kind of combination because my voice is back to raspy today. So Florida allergens, until we get a good rainstorm, the allergist says this is just how it's going to be for me. So I feel fine otherwise. I just can't easily talk. So probably a win for some of you. Anyhow, just kidding. I do love this patio set here. It is $1,500. It's kind of a raised like countertop height set. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back everyone, and thank you for subscribing and being part of the channel with me. $1,300 for that whole set there. These lanterns, I do love these. Those are $50. And if you don't know HomeSense, HomeSense is owned by the same company that owns Home Goods. So you're going to see a lot of similar items. $20 for those little birds. Adorable. Lots of florals right here. This arrangement is gigantic. That's $150. I actually fully expected that to be way more than $150. Love those grassy bunnies. That flower pot right there is $17. Those are really pretty. So these are terracotta, so these are going to be a little heavier. That one is $20. Some pretty flower pots and florals. So $500 is the 2 chairs and that small table, so a little conversation set. $1,300. This is a Bernhardt brand. Bernhardt's, I would say, an heirloom quality level furniture. It's kind of exciting to see this land in the store. It looks like it's like big, like kind of ropey shoelace. It was very sturdy. Also, Bernhardt is the table right here, the table, and then I'll show you which chairs. So $700 for this table. That base, that's super cool. The Bernhardt chairs are this particular one, so they are $200 each. I like the style of those a lot. What in the King Triton? Y'all, if you need King Triton, he's right here. He is $400. Come get yourself a King Triton. I do love these pillows. They've got the little jute detail on the side. These are outdoor pillows. They are $25 each. We've got some little wood seahorses and then a larger seahorse there. So we just have to find the Little Mermaid. These chairs, Adirondacks, these are $100 each. And I love the little notch out of the top for the wave. That's really fun. Here is that little squishy bunny again. I think this is cute. You will find this also at Home Goods. It is $30. Big flower pots. I love those. $150 also for those. $1,500 for that couch right there for outdoor. And then this is a really large flower pot with a fake fern in it. Outdoor pillow here. This one is $25. It has that kind of plasticky feel to it for the, just being an outdoor pillow. The ones all right back there also outdoor pillows. We'll take a look at these 2 packs. Very colorful. So that 2-pack is $20. So what I'm trying to show you here is what I do with my pillows. I put like a big zip tie piece, like a string, through that little tag. That way on windy days, my cushions don't fly down the street. So I kind of put a little string through it and then zip tie it to the back of the furniture kind of discreetly. Allows me to be able to move the pillow around a little bit, but also keep it in place. Or at least on my patio on windy days. Here is an olive tree, which now I think since I've seen that $350 tree at Costco, I feel like I'm comparing trees. This one is $150. Has a beautiful kind of real look trunk in the middle, but definitely plastic branches coming out. Not kind of, I would say not as big as the one at Costco, but I do think this one looks a little better. $100 for the bench. $25 for these outdoor cushions. And then $20 for the pink with the palms on there. That's very pretty. Okay, here's that metal table again. This one did not have the sale sticker on it, but it's basically $100. I do love that table a whole lot. I love these floral arrangements. Yeah, $150. I think those are gorgeous and they're huge. Here is another tree. This one is really nice and tall. $180 for that one. That one has to be pushing a good close to 8 feet. Maybe 7, 8 feet, somewhere in there. So $500, the conversation set right here. The 2 swivel chairs and that small table in between. These lamps, super funky. They were way down on the bottom shelf, but I had to come down here and check these out. This kind of blue velvet shade. Those are $50. The other piece in between that is, it looked like a big vase, but it is a lamp. I love the style of this lamp, this white one, but it has gold on it. I thought it was a little bit silver, but it's definitely gold. See, it looks like there's gray in it, but when you move directionally, it turns gold. Very cool lamp though. This one is $40. We've got $60 for this one. $60 for that one on the end. $70 for this seashell one and $100 for this fantastic pink back here. I love the little pink trim on the lampshade, also top and bottom. And probably the most fabulous lamp right now is this hot pink flocked. Love this. Even the lampshade has tassels. One of you said you have that lamp, and I love that so much. Got floor lamps. There's a lot of clearance. So also, the store that I'm at is at Dr. Phillips, Orlando, Florida. Right near I-4, right near the Universal Studios area. That's where this location is. They had so many lamps on clearance. This one is $70. Gorgeous greens, beautiful patterns. $80 for that one. I love how it's paired with that natural lampshade. $40. I love the pattern matches the base and the shade together. That's super awesome. I love that. Good green back there. The clearance lamps are kind of mixed in and around. I'm trying to find lamps for our bedroom and I've not, ooh, $40. That is not a bad deal for that one. $80 for this floor lamp. I didn't find anything this trip. I really did like those. I loved the style on those ones that had that gold on it, but I don't have gold in my room. Those blue lamps way up at the top there that are $70, those are big, big lamps for $70. That's a good buy for those. I love the blue shades. Let's see what else we've got. $30. That's also, see, there's some really good deals in here. It feels like about half the lamps right now are on sale. They also have fixtures, light fixtures for pennants, chandeliers, hallways. That is one thing that is just kind of sets them apart from Home Goods. And we are getting another HomeSense store here in Orlando. It is in what's called the Lake Nona region, which is right by the airport, right by Orlando MCO. That and a great big new Super Target is going in there and should be open, it looks like, in a couple, I think just like another month or two. Got some gorgeous garden statues. She's beautiful. She's got the flower in her hair. Her little sleepy dog. Some beautiful flower pots for the backyard. $80. That pot, it's big and it's really pretty. There are so many lamps on clearance. I love this. Let's see. This is another set. Sorry, I'm trying to peek through the ladder. This is another style lamp that I like. Unfortunately, it had gold on it. Everything in my room is kind of like gray, chromy. It just, the gold doesn't work. You see how many clearance tags are just in and around? This is really awesome. This little blue one next to the bird, those are Ralph Lauren lamps back in there. Let's see. And if you hear a delicate snoring, it's not me, it's my dog. She is curled up right here next to me sleeping. Oh, also, y'all, today's my birthday. I was going to tell you that at the very beginning of the video. Today's my birthday. I love this plant stand, $60. My dad gave me a little metal bicycle years ago for my garden, and I still have it, and it reminds me, it's kind of the styling and color of that. So anyhow, he gave me that for my birthday, and that just reminded me that today is my birthday. So happy Friday the 13th to everybody. Some beautiful wreath options. This one here, $50. That is a big, beautiful Easter. It's got little Easter eggs, tulips. Super, super pretty. This one's fun. Looks like a whole bunch of carrots. This little pink flamingo tucked away way up there in the top in one of those wreaths. Very pretty. Beautiful white florals. It is $40. That's a nice good boxwood. Here is a little 2-pack. I love the black and white ribbon. $30. That's really cute. There were a lot of recliners in the store today. These do swivel. They swivel, they recline. Different colors, different styles. I like this lighter one right here. This one, oops. Little sash fell right down. These are $4.99 each. We've got the Natuzzi leather. We've not had the creamy and this brown. This brown color was primarily in the Texas stores. We had like a blue-gray. They've got lots of light fixtures. Kind of goes across this whole side of the store. $200. These are fabulous. Yellow, those, I love those. This one here is $300. Did I say $300 on that? Last one was $199. This one's $299. Sorry about that. These are $400. Ooh, I kind of like those. It's a really cool style on that chair. This one is $400. It's an interesting style. I like the fabric. Okay, these are fantastic. Hold on. Let me get you the price on this one. This one is $400. This one behind, so it ended up being a Morris & Co. chair. So there's two Morris & Co. chairs in here, $350. That fabric is gorgeous. Someone come get those chairs. That is a really good deal. Those are gorgeous chairs. This recliner back here that's $600 has a bit of a denim look to the fabric. I bet that's really nice and durable. Kind of felt like a good tight weave on that one. Do y'all have any fun plans for Valentine's Day this weekend? That says Bassett mirror. That's not right. This is not a Bassett piece of furniture. I think that tag is just goofy. Yeah, that is not a Bassett mirror. These are new. These are pretty nice. I like those. $200 each. These are also really fun. Those are kind of cool. I like the design of those. They're $100 each, and these are $180. I like the handles, the little kind of rope on there. That's really fun. I think we're just going to do carry out for my birthday, which I am happy to do that. Everything gets so busy around Valentine's Day, and so we always just kind of stay home for my birthday and Valentine's Day, and then we go out and just celebrate another time when it's not so crowded. That is what we do. Some fun tables in here. I love the leaf with the handles on there. I like that one a lot. This is a good bench. $180, has casters on it. Very, very pretty blue. They've got a couple of them. That is a good bench. Another good chair, good fabric. I like finding chairs that have like this. We've got, not the straight, just creamy or solid. I just love to see like different textures, different patterns in the fabrics. Oftentimes, like you'll walk in and everything's either cream or it's gray. $600 for this credenza. I do love, it's a good color navy. These little accent pieces, these are kind of cool with the little crystals. Way, way back there. I can't get back to where that is, but do you see that blue vanity? There's a blue vanity back there that's super cute. Good detail on the drawers. Two different colors for this style. These are $130. They have a little bit of home decor in here, so you'll see a lot of these items. You're going to find these over at Home Goods. That rabbit is adorable. And I know one of you asked me which video had the rabbit with the sunflower. I'm going to go back and rewatch and see if I can figure out which one that was. I feel like it was Home Goods. I did not see one when I went through HomeSense, but I do feel like it was the Home Goods store. Very fun how they did that tropical print with the striped chair. Those are definitely bar height benches right there. You know how you've got chair height, counter height, bar height. Those were more in the bar height. It's $120 for that one. I love these. Oh my goodness, I love the stain color. I love the chair cushion color. Those are $130. So you can see those kind of up in the light, and then I'll show you on the lower shelf. So here they look a little bit more, I don't know, it's like a blue green. It wasn't as green as it looked right there, but it also wasn't as blue. So these are all counter height bar stools right in here. So those are $150. These are $130. Those sat higher than the counter height. You'll see it was a little bit higher than the bar height, or it was a bar height higher than the counter. Oops. They didn't have a whole lot in the way of artwork that was, I've been trying to find, this $35. I've been trying to find, one of the stores had some Porsche automotive pictures, and I've not been able to find those. So this piece is really cool. I know there's reflection on here, and hang tight. I'm going to show you. It's down below. It actually has a very pink color to it. Lots of coastal. Oops. Yeah, lots of coastal. My husband was just back in Texas working for the week, and he went in and got some video for me. So we'll see how, he was so funny. So here's that piece right here. It is $200, it was $300, $300. It's really cool though. And he was funny. He's like, it's really hard to hold the camera steady. Indeed. Doing YouTube stuff I think it's fun. Because I learned so much in the process. I learned so much about the camera, editing. Like, it just has kind of opened my world to create, like, being a little more creative. But I just also want to recognize too, for YouTubers just in general, like, it's work. And depending on how much content they're doing, if they're doing research, things like that, like, they could be spending hours doing things to prepare videos for everybody. I have a system down. I'm a fairly organized person. I like to stay busy, so that's just kind of I don't really like to have a whole lot of downtime, so I love this. So what I'll do is I'll review his video footage, and then I'll probably try to add it into one of the Home Good videos. We'll figure out how to do that in the next couple days. Two big fun pieces up there. These are easels. Oh, I like this. So they've got both white and black. Those are $25. They're metal. They had some mirrors. I'm still trying to find, those are kind of the color that I'm looking for my guest room, but I would like a full-size mirror to add to the guest room. We'll find it sooner or later. Okay, one of you said you saw a taco when you looked at that picture, and now I cannot unsee the taco. One of you also said the piece definitely looked like it belonged in a Crate and Barrel store, and I also think you are right. The taco one, it just had me laughing though. I thought this piece was really cool too. And I'm sorry, I'm not saying the prices as much as I normally do. I'm just, my voice, like I said, I apologize. It's raspy, it's in and out. Okay, Sapna Shah, I think, is one of my more favorite artists of items that end up in Home Goods and Home Sense. I love her work. That piece of art is painted on a linen background. I love these colors over here. I love this coral. I love this sagey green. That vase right there, that's pretty heavy. This one is $10. That pop of peachy coral in there with that green, I love that. All right, and with that, I'm gonna let you all browse around. I will see you all in the next video. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Go have like a cupcake or something for me. Like go have a cupcake. Celebrate my birthday, right? Y'all have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Take care and be safe, everyone. I know I already said goodbye, but real quick, that vase right there, it looks fabric. It's not. This thing is ceramic. It's nice and heavy, and I think those are some of the coolest pieces in the stores right now. Okay, all right. Now I'll see y'all later.